Magnetic Resources has released assay results from infill drilling at Lady Julie North 4 in Western Australia's Laverton region. Joining me now is the company's Managing Director, George Sakalidis. Hi, George.
Yeah, good morning, Caroline.
So, George, the best assay results to date at Lady Julie North 4. Talk us through what was returned.
We've been drilling Lady Julie North 4 for about a year and a half, and it's about 800 metres long, about 250 metres wide. Each time we drill on the eastern side, it gets bigger and thicker and higher grade. And today's announcement was quite impressive, where we hit 40 metres, 7.2 grams. But that was part of a much thicker intersection of 180 metres at 2.01 grams. So we're pretty excited by the size of what this has shown, and it correlates with a hole that we drilled to the south as well. We're thinking that this could potentially lead to a very, very large resource. And
the drilling's revealed 3 different types of mineralisation. What's the significance of this?
We're getting a breccia alteration, silica pyrite alteration, and when they come in, the rocks are completely altered, and it's always a good sign. When you see breccia alteration, for example, in the big mine to the south called Sunrise Dam, it's a 16 million ounce deposit. We see a lot of breccias coming from depth and also towards the surface. Often they're vertical and sometimes subparallel to the shear zones, which are near horizontal. So we think that it's an important ingredient, and we're getting up to 50 metres wide zones of alteration, and they have very high grade. So we had 45 metres at 2.6 grams and 30 metres at 5.5 grams in those zones. So now that we've hit those, it's quite important that we keep drilling and see how big this might be.
And George, tell us more about the Chatterbox shear zone.
Yeah, so the Lady Julie North 4 is within the Chatterbox shear zone. This is a regional structure which has great depth. It also goes through a number of other deposits, including Beasley Creek, Apollo, Lady Julie North 4, Mount Jumbo, and then the world-class Wallaby deposit. So at Lady Julie North 4, we're in the northern 800 metres of that. It goes for another 4.5 kilometres. So that presents a tremendous target for the future, and we'll be assessing that as well.
So what are the next steps for Magnetic Resources over the next 6 months?
Well, currently we're scoping out by putting at least a dozen holes into a 250 metre zone where we're finding these breccias. That will lead to more drilling, and we're now drilling down to depths between 200 and 350 metres. So we're doing a fair bit of diamond drilling. So that's sort of over the next month, and that will highlight the best areas to drill. So I guess in some ways it's still early days. The 800 metre length of the deposit is still open at depth, so we haven't closed anything off.
Magnetic Resources Managing Director George Sakalidis, thank you so much for your time today.
Okay, well, thanks, Caroline.